Obviously, your agency needs recurring revenue to stay alive in 2026. So in this video, I'm showing you how to add a ton of it. Stay tuned. So I need to be honest with you about something before we start. If your agency only makes money when you close a new deal, you don't own a business. You have a very stressful job that just so happens to have an LLC attached to it. Because every month starts at zero, you deliver a project, you get paid, then the clock resets. You're back on the hamster wheel looking for the next one. I did this for years, and it is exhausting, and it just doesn't build anything. The agencies that do build wealth are the ones that pull in 50 to 80 to 100K a month. They sleep fine at night, but they figured out that one thing early. Recurring revenue is the only real revenue. Everything else is a bonus. The retainer, subscriptions, monthly fees that hit your account on the first when you close a new deal or not, that's a foundation. That's what turns an agency into a business that somebody would buy. So agencies with 70% recurring revenue often sell between 5 and 7 times their annual recurring revenue, whereas project-based agencies can only sell for like 2 to 3x, and that's even if that. So the gap is real money. And I've been building agencies since 2015, and the biggest signal shift I ever made was going from project-based to recurring, which I did in around 2017. But here are the 9 revenue streams that we looked at to make that happen. The first is monthly retainers, obviously. I'm not going to overcomplicate it because it's super obvious, but I am putting it first because most agencies still don't lead with it. And it is true, we don't do it in all of our agencies, but a retainer client is paying you a fixed fee every month for ongoing work. So this can look like SEO, ads, social media, content, whatever your thing is, you're going to package it as a monthly engagement, not as a one-off project. So the math is simple. At 10 clients at $2,500 a month, you're making like 25K. Wake up on the first, the money is already spoken for. Now, if you compare that to the agency owner who delivered 3 websites, then collected $15,000 and is now scrambling to find the next batch of projects, it's the same revenue, but totally different stress. Now, the mistake I see tons of people make is they sell a project first, then awkwardly try to convert it into a retainer after the fact. So instead, flip it, lead with the retainer, and make a project bonus. And then that way you always have a new project to sell. Now, with hosting and website maintenance, this is a weird kind of integration. Of course, it only really works in a few different verticals, but it is easy, and a lot of agencies do leave it on the table. If you're building a website and you want to keep it running, updating plugins and all of that, you can offer this as a service to keep everything with ease of mind. And so you offer basically a basic, standard, or premium level hosting plan that you manage on behalf of your clients. And obviously, it doesn't cost you a lot to do this, but it gives them peace of mind that you're always able to log in and manage things. It's mostly automated. It's the easiest conversational close you'll have. I'll build it. I'll protect it. And the agencies that are doing almost 100K in revenue do have care plans. No new clients needed. It's just that every website they build is rolling into a new monthly plan. Make it the default, and that's an easy way to stack some more recurring revenue. Number 3 is with white label SaaS. A lot of you guys are selling Go High Level. I think that's great. This is where things get to shift from like agency and in your customer's eyes, shift into being like a software company without you writing any code. Go High Level lets you white label their entire platform with a CRM, funnel builder, all of that. You can put your logo on it, put your domain, and then sell it to clients as if you built it. Now, clients log into your software, they see your brand, they think you built this. Now, a lot of clients still, even today, don't know what Go High Level is. Really, it's just agency owners who know what it is. Your cost is around $497 flat. The unlimited client accounts, that's it. Whether you've got 2 clients or 200, it's almost the same cost. And then you can, of course, charge infinitely off of that. It's a very sticky product as well, these types of products. Number 4 is affiliate and referral commissions. It's laziest money on the planet. I think every single person that I know that is in business and in affiliate and into agencies all does affiliate marketing at some point. So this is you recommending tools to your clients. It's the hosting platforms, the email software, CRMs, SEO, and payment processors. So if you can set these up as part of your service, you can, of course, earn when the client is using them. So for us, in our agencies, we do an enormous amount of payment processing referral. We, like just this year, we'll refer over $10 billion in annualized processing to a handful of different merchant providers. And so a few other options of what this looks like. You can do CRM tools, you can do hosting, you can do SEO tools. So there's a lot of different options. Across 30 different clients using 2 to 3 tools, this can quickly add up to like $1,000 to $3,000 a month in passive income. Number 5 is reputation management. This is going to be typically managing the reviews or portals of reviews that a business has. Every business owner immediately gets it. There's not a lot of education required. You don't have to explain it at a high level. They understand stars and reviews, so they see it every day without seeing anything for themselves. Fulfillment is entirely automated, so you can have white label platforms send requests to get reviews, and then it runs. You can charge up to $500 to $1,000. It can only cost you like $100 to $400 a month in platform fees. Now, once reviews start flooding in, clients will never cancel because of how high impact it is in the business. Why would they? Their rate is going up. Their phone is ringing more, right? This is one of those services that's very visible to the customer. It's super sticky. Another one is email and SMS retainers. We find that SMS is still very popular. People love to buy it. Another one, though, that's really big right now that is still slept on is iMessage. We have an iMessage provider that works really well with businesses in the description below, called Project Blue, and they're very easy to white label as well. But email marketing also returns something like $36 for every dollar spent. So if you can incorporate even a mixture of all 3 of these, you can have a very attractive recurring revenue stream. You're building the recurring automations, building the sequences, and then of course, the appointment reminders, the birthday offers, and then the re-engagement campaigns that attract customers right back in the door. Now, the setup for this is around $1,000, $2,000, so it can be a little bit on the pricier side, but the monthly management, you can obviously get a pretty good, result back. Now, if you have a client paying you $2,000 a month for ads, you can add this on for, call it $1,000, and it automatically adds like 37% to your back end. On number 7 is consulting and strategy retainers. We do offer an enormous amount of consulting, especially on like paid ad side. Now, not every revenue stream requires you to deliver something tangible. This is a big belief that I think agencies need to get over. Sometimes one of the most important things you can do is just being in the room, a bounce board or somebody that they can call. So once you've built enough authority through content, case studies, results, and experience, there's so many clients that want to talk to you, but they want to also, just convey what they have, their problems, and bounce ideas off of you. And so if you can help them, point them in the right direction, they'll pay you a consulting retainer. And that can look like 2 to 4 calls a month, 38 to 60 minutes each. And you review the numbers, tell them what's working, what isn't, what to prioritize in the next quarter. You can charge $5,000 a month for this, of course, based on who you are. You can charge a lot more. Your cost is your time, maybe 2 to 4 hours a month. Margins are like 90%, of course, because it's just your time. But there's also a doorway to fractional CMO work, which I've done a lot of in the past, which is where you come in as a CMO and then you get some type of like equity or revenue share agreement to get things in motion. So that can absolutely justify the cost. The last is video and content production, which is where you're helping people make reels, set up a studio. We built a studio in one of our offices, for example, and we have guys that come in every single day and film reels for like hours and hours and hours on end. I like to film in my own office right here and, just shoot videos like this, but there are many people that need a little studio. And so if you can produce it for them consistently, you can, of course, charge a lot of money. I'm not going to go through the whole schematics here, but you can pretty much understand that this is an enormous amount of revenue that you're leaving off the table if you don't even offer this. The last is courses, memberships, and digital products. These are really easy ways to get your lower priced people into your value ladder. So everything you know about running campaigns, landing clients, building funnels, all of that has knowledge within the clients that you personally serve. You can package it, sell it, and let it work for you while you sleep. You can sell a $297 course for 10 people a month, right? Make an additional $30,000. Membership communities, you can have an enormous membership community that you're currently earning off of, and then add that recurring revenue on top of everything else. So it feeds the agency as well because you're bringing in potential clients that could, fit into the value ladder over time. Stacking it all together, there's a lot that you can do here. You can add anywhere between $5,000 and $10,000 a month just by adding all of this recurring step changes into your agency. And so it's an enormous amount of revenue leaving on the table if you don't stack all of these recurring options. Now, it's the same it's the same in every business. It's the same in every agency. Just looking at this as a 30K foot view is a major play. Now, if you want help building this into your own agency and want to work with me, I would love to get on a call with you. You can book a free call down in the link below, and I'll work with you one-on-one to see what we can do together.